Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 15th of February 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, Jay Minogue and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And Minogue, looking as majestic as always, my friend. How's life?
Yeah, man. It's so good.
That's great, mate.
We had a bit of a sunny day today. The clouds parted, man.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Saw a bit of the old blue sky, got a bit of warmth on the skin, which hasn't happened for a while, so that was a bit of a treat, wasn't it?
I tell you what, mate, my milky eyes were freaking out.
Yeah.
They weren't. I was crying like a baby all afternoon because of the sun.
Yeah.
It's just madness. Hey, Keyzie.
Hello.
How are you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I got kind of used to dwelling indoors, though, so the sun being out outside while I'm playing PlayStation with the curtains closed, it's kind of a weird,
Yeah,
vibe. Totally. You got some good sweat action going on in that shirt, too.
Oh, thank you. Light grey shirt.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, no, seriously, let's just take a moment, quite genuinely. There's been some real devastation happening across the country, and our thoughts go out to all those people out there that are really under the gun at the moment, and there are a lot of you. We hope that you're doing okay, and that the powers that be, Mogi,
Yes.
really kick into gear and help these people out, God damn it.
There's a whole lot of backbones out there that are doing it tough, so yeah, help each other out. Get out there with a bucket and a mop and a shovel and all that sort of stuff, and help a brother out, and a sister.
And a sister.
And a sister as well.
Indeed.
And then have a few beers, have a few darts, crank up the bloody Big Show, and let's have a ripper of an afternoon, eh, Keyzie? What do you say there?
Yeah,
Totally. Just on that front, if you have been affected or you're struggling, give us a text on 3483, let us know. Also, where are you listening to the show at the moment? And most importantly, what are you wearing?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Pearl Jam there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 9 minutes past 4 o'clock, and it's great to have your company if you're just joining us. What are they saying on the text machine, fellas? 3483, by the way, if you want to get in contact with us.
Cardine Hay in North Canterbury wearing nothing but a G-banger and a wry smile.
Oh,
Huh?
backbone right there, mate.
Yeah.
I remember as a young fella actually on my uncle's farm there, getting the hay bales and stuff, chucking them up. They're good hard labour, that.
Yeah.
Wearing a G-banger?
Not back in those days,
You
no.
nude bastard.
Yeah,
were you?
yeah, totally nude.
Wearing my fire retardant overalls with nothing underneath.
Oh, hot.
Stuck in traffic. Can we get some more chat today? Tell you what, we've been getting a lot of requests for chat, especially off the back of Keyzie doing another one of his midnight steamers followed by a shower.
Midnight atrocity, wasn't it? And a midnight landmine, as he called them. And,
Did I call it?
So bad, in fact, that he had to have a shower afterwards. But listen, just regarding chat, we've been given the word from Top Brass.
Yeah.
She's an absolute no-go. Keyzie's always keen on chat, but we have to dampen that down. That
he's got so many stories. There's so much content around it.
Yeah,
and we
is.
actually, the bosses here told us that we weren't allowed to do it, so we pushed it up the line a bit. It's gone all the way to the Governor General's office.
Yes.
And we're just waiting for a bit of feedback on that, and we'll be finding out in the next, sort of 2 to 3 weeks.
Fingers crossed it goes through, guys, because I really want to talk about all my steamers that I do.
Yeah, well, we know you do, Keyzie, and we'll see how we go. Any other texts we can go off there, fellas?
Someone here's wearing cut-off Levi's, about to go for a sail in some shitty waters.
Oh, chat. You got the sting there?
No, we had to delete it.
No, right, yeah.
We had to
we
delete
don't even
it
have
from
a thing for chat. Hey, now listen, in slightly positive news, for cricket fans out there, the Test series against England, the highlight of the cricketing summer, starts tomorrow, Mogi, and I'm filthy. I'm livid.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm enraged.
Oh, yeah.
The New Zealand side at the moment are not getting old lovely Trenty involved.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shambles, isn't it, really? Because I guess, he doesn't have a central contract anymore. He's decided to chase the mighty dollar with his T20, and fair play to him. He hasn't got many years left.
As you do.
But it's a rare circumstance at the moment, isn't it, where we've got a lot of injuries. The usual players aren't there that otherwise would be. So as a result, we've got a really weakened lineup. He could come in, potentially strengthen that lineup.
Yes.
While at the same time, being able to give a bit of advice to the younger chaps in the side. Instead of that, they've gone with some other players who probably aren't going to have the English shaken in their spikes. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment, mate. But I am pretty filthy about it. I sense that we're going to get a bit of a pumbling.
Yeah, well, I've got the house on it, man.
Yeah, on the English winning?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, Keyzie?
About the cricket?
Yeah.
I I don't know. When's the rugby league starting is what I want to know.
Rugby league.
Rugby league.
Well,
soon, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
I see as always
Start
actually
of
on
March,
that front,
Jase.
the Warriors going great guns in the off-season.
And, pre-season.
Yeah,
Yeah, we won a
yeah.
game against
Yeah.
one of the worst clubs in the NRL. Yeah. Pretty good.
Good
This is some
stuff.
good cricket chat, man. I tell you what.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But the
Let's
other
go on
thing.
Warriors.
Here we go. The other thing. He could literally walk to the park. You know what I mean? I know where he lives. I know
Who?
Trent.
Oh, right, yes. He's literally 3 minutes down the road.
Yeah, the Bay Oval there.
I know, I'm outraged.
Do you
All the-
reckon he'll go along and watch?
Oh, possibly.
Oh, yeah. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
You could start a Trenty chant.
His own Trenty chant.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, eh?
What are your thoughts, New Zealand? 3483. In the meantime, let's get into a bit of Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Sorry, we were having a vigorous debate there, and we realised we were suddenly on air, didn't we,
We
fellas?
sure did.
That's your fault, Keyzie. You should
You
have
got
told
one
us.
job, man.
10 seconds.
I've actually got a
We're
lot of
on
jobs.
air.
Do you want me to say that from now on?
Well, yes, I expect you to. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, will do.
Hey, now listen, fellas, I've got a bit of a dilemma on the old home front at the moment.
Oh, God.
And it's my youngest daughter, actually. And her room is an absolute pigsty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm talking serious pigsty.
Like plates and cups and stuff?
Yes,
Ugh.
Is that true?
the odd plate, the odd cup.
Oh,
And I've said to her on numerous occasions, clean this pigsty up. And she's like, it's my room, Dad. And I'm like, if you want to live like a pig, then just go for it, because I'm not cleaning it up.
yeah.
And she's like, fine! And then she rolls her eyes and I go out. And so she's kind of called my bluff, because I keep saying to her, clean it up, but she refuses to. And she's like, I'm happy with the way my room is. And I'm thinking to myself, how do I get out of this situation? Because it's affecting me so badly at the moment that I feel like I'm going to go in there and clean it. And I've done that many times, Mogi. And I know that you wouldn't stand for such a thing.
Well, look, here's the thing. I'm at the stage where I've got a 3.5-year-old. You tell me the story off air, you were telling me there, and I was enraged on your behalf.
You were fuming.
And I can tell you what, when my daughter gets to be the same age as your daughter is now,
Yes, 14.
she won't be listening to me either.
Yeah.
And I'll be going through exactly the same thing.
Well, it makes me think, because I've thought about taking away a phone, which to a kid that age is like murder. I'm not joking. You take away
Yeah.
their phones
Yeah.
and they lose their... And I just can't be arsed with that at the moment, because she just comes out and mopes around and bleats and moans and doesn't actually clean anything anyway.
right.
Can't you just say, look, the dishes, bring them out because that's gross. Live like a pig, that's fine. Just close the door and not worry about it.
I do all of those things, Keyzie.
No, see, the thing about it is that it'll be on my mind. Because the thing about it is with kids, and I don't know if you know this, Jason, and Keyzie, you certainly won't.
Right.
They do nothing. They contribute nothing.
Totally, mate.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
when all you're asking is that they tidy their room and they can't even do that, am I right?
Yeah, totally, you're right.
Then it feels like you're being, they're spitting in your face.
Well, totally, and this whole thing of it's my space.
Well, if it's your
under
space,
my roof.
that's right. And if it's your space, we'll work out the square meterage and you can start paying a portion of the goddamn mortgage.
Well,
Right.
what I'm thinking actually is going back to old school punishment. I don't know about you, but when I, disagreed or went against my father, the old strap.
Oh, absolutely.
I got the strap.
Oh, absolutely.
Keyzie was saying he got the wooden spoon.
I
I
used to
did,
get
yep.
the Cat 09 tails.
When I really misbehaved, I was on the rack.
Yeah, I got put on the bed nails.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's like
thinking
medieval torture devices.
the kids have gone too far, mate.
They have, man.
And we need to get back the power.
So, look, and I guess what I want to know is there's got to be, obviously, everybody out there with a teenage daughter, a teenage son has dealt with this.
Yes.
So there must be a solution.
I used to
and
have
I want to
this.
hear it because I need to know for my kid. I'll write down all the good suggestions. Actually, Keyzie, you write them down and I'll call
Oh,
you.
yeah,
in 10
yeah,
years.
I used to have this argument with my parents all the time because I was messy, not that messy, but I used to find that if I looked them in the eyes and then just said, can you guys chill out? That always worked.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I would have dropped you
Yeah.
right on your ass.
In actual fact, and that's what she says so often, actually. Jeez, just chill out, Dad.
Dad, take a chill pill.
You know, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
hey. But there's parents out there that do have a means and a method of dealing with this sort of stuff. So text us 3483. What's your mode of attack?
Adoption.
Not attack.
Yeah, pardon?
Not attack, obviously.
Well, you know, how do you go about solving the issue, Keyzie?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking old schools.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, red hot chili peppers.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Geez, that takes me back, fellas, to my corduroy days, my ponytail days,
How good.
my rootin' days.
About to say
Oh,
your loser
yeah.
days.
Why would you say that?
Well, I was about
Keyzie?
to say it, but then I didn't.
Right, okay, because that would have been quite a nasty thing to say, I would have thought.
We wouldn't want that.
Hey, anyway, we're talking about the fact that my youngest daughter, her room is a pigsty and she refuses to clean it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what I try, she's just not budging because she reckons it's her space and she'll do what she wants with it.
I love it how
Even
she
though
thinks she's got a choice.
Yeah, well, exactly. Because I was thinking of going old school on it, bringing out the strap.
Yeah.
You know, like my dad used to do with me. You said you had the cat o' tails.
The cat of nine tails. And when I was at school, I used to get the cane.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Same.
It was good as gold. I didn't mind it.
I used to get the wooden spoon.
50 times I was caned at school for talking when I shouldn't be.
Yeah, I got 37, which wasn't bad.
Jase, you asked for disciplinary tips on 3483, and for
Yes.
everyone that's texted in, actually, we're chucking the draw for. We've got Ant-Man and the Wasp tickets at the movies.
God.
Dying
yes.
to see that. Man.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing
It's
that
about
as well.
this Ant-Man. He's an ant.
All right, hit me, Keyzie. What do we got?
This one here
me.
says, this one here, Keyzie, says, give up and close the door.
That's what I think you should do.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I've been doing. But every time I go in there to talk to her, I go, oh,
Yeah.
God! And then I have to close the door again and just shut the door on it. But this is the thing that I thought she'd be so disgusted by the filth that she'd eventually crumble. But no,
Not yet.
not yet.
Pick it all up. Put it inside their bed, rubbish and all, plates and all, make the bed, and just let them deal with it when they get home.
Yeah,
The thing is, I don't think they'd care.
No,
I don't think she'd care.
she'd just move it to the side of the bed.
This person says when they were a teenager, got home one day and a pile of rubbish bags were out on the street ready to be collected, and it was everything from my bedroom floor.
Oh, yeah, there's that old doozy, which is a great. If it's on the floor, then
It's going in the bin.
in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
about-
a good one, actually.
This one here, this comes in from G-Dog. Cut off the internet. So change the password on the old Wi-Fi there. Don't tell her the password until she tidies her room.
Yeah, that'd make it go pretty
But
mad, actually.
you'd have to know how to change the password on the Wi-Fi.
You're in trouble there.
Yeah, that's something I'd probably...
Because you're still on dial-up, hey?
Pardon? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am on dial-up. Someone else has suggested releasing rats in her room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
it.
that's a go.
I think I get a couple of big, massive... But, you know, I can guarantee you I put a couple of big rats in there and she'd be like, oh, cute.
Yeah, well, worth a shot.
That's why you got to get like 20. Like a crap load of rats.
I think rats is the go, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Or certainly mice.
Yeah. Oh, she loves mice. She wants to
Yeah,
get
but
mice.
there's a difference between
Cute mice and
pet
filthy...
shop mice and come out of the filth mice.
I might just get like 7 or 8 rats and just let them go in her room.
What about a couple of crocodiles?
Yeah, maybe some crocodiles, that could work as well.
Someone
Yeah.
here saying
Donkey?
take the door off the hinges or get a donkey.
No, but if I take the door off the hinges, then
have
I'd
to
spend
see it all the
I'd
time.
see it all the time, and that'd do my head in.
Oh, right,
Well,
right.
you know what you should do, man?
I might get you over, Mogi.
You should
get her to
close the door
Yes.
and do get someone around to do a painting of a tidy room on the door.
Oh, yeah, or if like a laser print, so
Yeah.
take a photo of it tidy. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. We about a month ago, we actually did tidy her room.
Oh,
and
man.
it looked amazing. And she was like, yeah, and she put posters up here and there and did all this stuff, and it was great. Within about 4 days, it was a shithole again.
Here's one
Forgive my French.
on 3483. Take a chill pill, Jase.
Oh, yeah, Jase, why don't you take a chill pill? Have you thought about that, man?
Because you can get those now. You can just pop one of those and...
Just relax, Dad.
Yeah, just chill, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Green Day there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. 4:45, 5 o'clock, fellas. And thank you to all those people, by the way, on 3483 that have texted through advice on how to deal with my teenage daughter not cleaning up her room. Some great stuff there.
Yeah, some really good stuff.
Someone suggested that I get Keyzie over there to do a Keyzie in her room and then force her to clean it up, which I think would be outstanding.
What's doing a Keyzie in her room, by the way?
Well, I don't want to get into the details, Keyzie. I think everyone out there that listens to the show knows what a Keyzie is. Hey, now listen, have you fellas heard of Three Mates to Memphis?
What?
To Memphis.
Yeah.
Three
Memphis.
mates
Yeah.
to Memphis.
So you and two mates go to Memphis and hang out.
Keyzie, you haven't got to, mate.
Outside of you guys.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I'm more of an acquaintance, but I hear what you're saying. But yes, you and two mates get the opportunity of getting free flights thanks to our mates at American Airlines to Memphis.
Wait. What?
Oh, sorry. Thanks to our mates at American Airlines. Not only that, you get free accommodation as well.
Yes.
You can go to Beale Street, have a good old time. You can watch a bit of basketball, bounce, poof. You can go to Graceland and check out where Elvis used to live.
Yeah.
You can do all sorts of stuff, and it's an amazing prize.
Man?
It's so good. I don't think I've heard of a better prize, actually, to be honest.
That's
Not
the
on
best
Radio
prize
Land.
either. They got beets there as well, and I don't think we've focused enough on this. They've got the barbecue, obviously, so that's your sort of your grill, your meat.
Yeah.
You might take some meat, you'd rub it with a bit of herbs, I suppose you could say.
Or like a
salt,
dry rub.
No, not a
No,
dry
not a
rub.
dry rub, Keyzie.
A wet rub. You'd probably go some salt, some pepper.
Yes.
A little bit of lemon zest.
Oh, definitely lemon zest.
A little
no
bit of
question.
cumin, a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Oh, definitely a cayenne, your chili flakes.
Yeah, a little bit of chili flakes.
that
there.
sort of stuff.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Not salt.
But yeah, they do great smoked brisket and stuff like that.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh,
You
pork
eat it.
belly.
So if you want to get involved in this, and you want to go in the draw for this, give us a call right now on 0800.
And when we
Hodaki.
say draw, it means your name goes into a hat.
Yeah.
And we pull it out of the hat.
Well, not an actual hat.
We draw it out of the hat.
But you've actually got to be in the draw to be in
Well,
to
you've
win.
got to be in the hat first.
Yeah.
Well, how is it in the
And
drawer
hat's
or in a
another name
hat?
for draw.
Is it?
Pardon?
Yep.
Right. And
Hey?
who's that thanks to again?
American Airlines. Yeehaw!
Give us a call right now.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, David Bowie there on the radio Hodaki Big Show. But right now it's time.
Time to pick another person to go on the draw for Radio Hodaki's Three Mates to Memphis, flying American Airlines. Let's go to the phones.
You do that again, Keyzie,
What?
and I'm meeting you in the cage, mate.
You should meet him in the car park.
We'll take this outside if I need to.
Jase, I'm trying to make a snappy radio show here and you take ages to
Don't
speak.
ever do that again, Keyzie.
Yeah, that's fair enough, too.
Thanks, mate. G'day, Kevin, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, not too bad, you mad bastards. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. What are you up to,
Just have a
Gavin?
bit of sunshine. Oh, just relaxing, having a cold one after a hard day's work.
Oh, good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust, Gavin?
I'm a builder.
Classic backbone.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Too early, Keyzie.
Yeah,
Webby
massive.
the builder.
Yeah, good on you, mate. So you'd be pretty keen on this trip, you and two mates. Who would you take?
Oh, I'd have to take a couple of my workmates, I suppose.
Good on you,
maybe
mate.
the missus.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the great news for you, Gavin, is that you're in the draw, my friend.
Awesome.
And,
Beautiful.
And don't forget that draw is going to be happening Friday morning with the Breakfast Boys. Yes, Keyzie?
Friday.
Yeah, this Friday,
mate.
Gav.
This
Tune
Friday.
in.
Have your phone on, mate.
Hey, Gav, just
It'll be
quickly, which airline are you flying on?
New Zealand.
Nah, damn it. Oh, I was going to play the,
You just used it.
Yeah,
American Airlines
yeah,
actually
yeah.
there.
Good
But
one, man.
hey, stay on the line there, my friend, and we'll sort you out in Studio B. Lux, you mad bastard. How's life?
I don't think I'm a bastard.
Oh, sorry,
Don't
Lux.
give yourself enough credit there, Lux.
Yeah.
You are an absolute mad bastard.
Yeah. Have you heard the phrase good bastard, Lux?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, well, there you go. How's life with you? Are you all good?
Yep, all good, thank you.
Yeah, nice. And what do you do for a crust, Lux?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, backbone! Massive backbone. And if you did win this prize, who would you take, Lux?
I was actually hoping that you guys could actually give it away to somebody out there that's working selflessly for all these people that had flooding and...
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Now, that's a good idea, actually.
Just on that front, Lux, first and foremost, yeah, totally, there's so many people out there doing an amazing job helping each other out. We're Kiwis, that's what we do, and we have got something on that, but this is a separate thing altogether. But not a bad thought, though.
So, Lux, you don't want to be in the draw for this?
Oh, it's okay. Put me in the drawer. Thank you.
That's the one.
Twist your arm there. Will you stay on the line as well, Lux, and our good mate Pugs, the Pugginator, in Studio B. He loves that, Mogi.
He does. He's a big fan of being called old Pugnacious and Pugalicious.
Yeah, totally. Hey, now listen, there's heaps coming up after 5 o'clock, including our tradie stuff-up story and another instalment of the Hoity J and Minogue sitcom.
Well, it's more Hoity J, Minogue and Keyzie, really.
As generated by the old ChatGPT AI.
Yeah.
A simulator. So, yeah, we're going to get into that bloody good episode as well. Old Keyzie's getting married in it.
Oh, wow.
So good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Primal Scream there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 9 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, we talked. We started this process on the Monday, didn't we, fellas?
Yeah.
The whole AI, artificial intelligence thing, where you can. Well, you explain it, Mogi, because you're better at this stuff than I am.
Well, there's this new doohickey available on the old internet there. And
yes.
What it is, it's artificial intelligence, and it uses everything that's ever been uploaded to the internet, be it text or image or video, whatever you like there. It can make new imagery, so new art, just based on all the images that have ever been uploaded before, and it can also do the same for writing text, story, anything at all, really. So what you do is you go into the site called ChatGPT, you write in what you want from it, and it just spits it out in no time flat. So pretty much what this machine is going to do is completely take everybody's jobs, and we're all going to be living in the gutter in about probably 3 to 6 months.
That's what it sounds like, actually.
In the meantime, it's quite entertaining. So we thought to ourselves, well, rather than having to come up with any ideas for our show, why don't we just go to ChatGPT, type in a couple of things, say, you do it, computer. You think you're so cool. And so that's what we've done, because you and I, Jase, decided we'd write another hit TV show, sort of in the vein of that hit TV show we made called Talkback.
Is it on TVNZ Plus?
Oh,
yeah,
hugely
TVNZ
popular,
Plus.
Keyzie.
Yeah.
If you go on there, it'll probably crash because that many people are watching it.
Yeah, totally.
But we thought, well, why don't, instead of writing this new show that we had an idea for, why don't we just let ChatGPT do it?
Yes.
So that's what we've done. We've gone on there, we've typed it in there, and it's just spat out another scene for us. So we've got an entirely new episode today that we're going to be able to play down.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff. And the setup for the show is you and I are two sex machines that are living in a city somewhere. We get on the hammer, lots of ladies around, that sort of thing, and men as well. And we've sort of got this real deadbeat loser of a landlord called Keyzie, no relation. So that's sort of the setup for the show, and then sort of wild and wacky things happen in each episode.
You know, and the great thing about it, Mogi, is that is it GBT? GPT doesn't know is that you and I are very, very professional actors.
Thank you.
And so it'll bang out the script, and you and I will do a beautiful performance of it.
That's right.
And Keyzie will do what Keyzie does. But,
that's right.
So another scene has come out, and
the amazing thing about this is you literally I've seen you typing it. It's like, please write us a sitcom that is this long with these characters. Like, you're asking it a question.
Yeah.
You know? And then it just goes short.
It
in like a minute, it's fired through an entire scene.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So what we're going to do is we're going to play that next after this next tune. We also asked you to text in on 3483. Anyone texting anything there, Keyzie?
Someone here says, please say minge on air.
Oh, Keyzie.
Oh, Keyzie.
You can't say that.
No,
man.
you can't say that on air, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just reading a text.
Well, just text them back and tell them there's no chance.
No way.
That's on the list. I think it's probably top 4 things you can't say.
In terms of BSA.
Really?
Oh, dear. Oh, God.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Talking heads there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 17 minutes past 5 o'clock, and it's time for the second instalment. I've just realised, we don't have a name for our sitcom.
No.
The Big Show?
Yeah.
The big
Big
sitcom.
Show.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it could
nice.
be, yeah. Maybe just the big show.
And while you're listening to this, remember that it was written by an AI, artificial
It's written
intelligence.
by a computer, and
in
it's
about
set in
30
a
seconds.
sort of an apartment where me and Hoodie J live, and Keyzie is a goober landlord with a drinking problem.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too.
Hey guys, I've got some news. I'm going sober.
Oh, that's great, Keyzie. We're all so proud of you.
Yeah, we'll believe it when we see it.
No, I mean it this time. I've got a wedding to plan for, and I want to be my best self. Just one more won't hurt, right?
You're hopeless, Keyzie.
No, I'm not. I'm going to prove both of you guys wrong.
As if.
Keyzie! Shut up!
We can't hear the movie!
What's the matter, guys?
You're snoring louder than a freight train.
And you're drunker than a skunk.
No, I'm not. I've only had like a few.
Yeah, right.
Oh, guys, you won't believe what happened.
Let me guess. You went sober and had a great time at your wedding.
Or you got drunk and divorced.
Actually, it's the second one.
I told you he was hopeless.
At least you're consistent, Keyzie.
So good, man.
It's got hit written all over it.
Oh, yeah, and I reckon we start writing up proposals, fellas.
I reckon we change the premise slightly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we're not taking that kind of
Shift a few of
feedback
the-
at the moment.
Yeah,
I sort of wonder if maybe we can take this to the Instagram or take it over the text machine as well there on 3483. Is this a sort of show that should be picked up or should we cancel it?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I guess we get that gauge first, and
Yeah.
then whatever the response is there on 3483, we go from there.
Yeah.
But I can't see. I can't see.
Yeah, there's
people-
over 100 episodes of this.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, easy.
You don't think people will get tired of that premise?
How can you get tired of that?
Nah,
Wow,
that's
I mean,
gold. That
Is
is comedy gold there, Keyzie.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as I get to play Keyzie, I'm
Oh,
happy.
we're going to get somebody really good to play
Yeah, I
Keyzie.
know. We might change you out, but it's all good.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Blur there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. But right now it's time for...
The Big Show's tradie stuffer. Whoops. Thanks to Simpro. Take complete control of your business. Work smarter with Simpro.
Oh, there's some great effects. Did you do that one, Keyzie?
Nah, it was Pugs.
That sounds
Yeah.
good, that. Whoop.
Yeah, he's good at that stuff. Yeah.
I like the thingy.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, Ryan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, living the dream, mate, living the dream. How about yourself?
Yeah, good thanks, mate. I can't complain. Lovely sunny day today, which is a nice treat for us. Whereabouts are you at the moment, Ryan?
The lovely Wellington.
Oh,
how good.
And
Good stuff.
what industry are you in, Ryan?
Government.
Oh, backbone. Tax?
Yeah, yeah.
You said government. That makes me think you work for the IRD. Are you IRD?
Oh, no, yuck, no.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like you're lying to me there, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, you've obviously got a tradie stuff up that you want to share with us. Take us through it, mate. What happened?
Okay, I'm going to kick this off. This is a bit of a partner story. And so basically, if she has a bad day, I have a bad day.
Yep.
Yes.
So she owns a cleaning company. She goes in there, does the job at these pristine apartments. Well, they were before they got there. Starts cleaning up. There's this mark on the tile. Talks to the foreman, says, look, I can't get off these marks. And then they say, just keep trying your other products. So she tries about 3 different products. Nothing comes off. They say, what else can you get? So she orders in this product, which you have to wear a hazmat suit to apply. Calls me up, says, do you think that's a good idea? I say, I don't know anything about cleaning, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds more like you're about to, create a meth lab. So she goes in there, starts doing it, comes out, gets away the stains, the foreman, everyone's happy, an absolute dream. 3 days later, gets a phone call. every fitting in the bathroom has melted, and it's just a complete dark. Yeah, and so she's thinking. Obviously, I get a call up, and panic stations, and so then they call back and said 20 grand worth of damage.
Jeepers!
Push back the time they can get people into the apartments. Absolute drama.
Oh, mate! And so, what was the product?
Well, she wouldn't even tell me what the name of it was.
Yeah.
But she had to get it referred to by a friend, which, never sounds good. And then just absolute carnage. I went in there because she wanted to show me, and I was like, man, what has happened here?
If it's melting stuff, it must be acid or something.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. But, the people in there were just like, oh, we don't know how this has happened. Her team couldn't be in the same room with it without a mask. So I'm like, surely that's not good.
Yeah, look, I mean, I would have just played dumb.
Totally.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
But I tell you what, that's an absolute shocker.
That is a shocker.
That is a real shocker. But because you shared it with us, Ryan, you've just won yourself $100, mate.
We only ask one thing of you, mate. Don't tell your missus.
Yeah, don't tell her.
That's for you, mate.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, the carnage was worse than your cooking. So,
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. How are we able to give him $100 there, Keyzie?
We're able to give him $100 thanks to our good friends at Simpro. Take complete control of your trade business, Jase. Work smarter with Simpro, right?
Oh, so good. Hey, and just on that front, by the way, Ryan, of course, you're on the draw for the big 5K, my friend.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Good on you. So make sure you're listening on Friday, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey, Friday, 2 days away.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Kings of Leon there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 5:45 exactly. I'm a bit distressed, actually, fellas. This is the first time in a long time that I've done the peruse of the offices out there, and there's no snacks for Hoity J.
Poor old Hoity J. All you've had is some licorice.
That's been like...
Oh, yeah, you did.
That's
You had
actually
heaps of
been
licorice.
5 shows in a row now with no snacks for Hoity J.
Well, completely...
Don't even try to make an accusation that I have eaten snacks.
Well,
this
today
week.
you had
You
licorice.
literally ate licorice.
And,
No, what?
And yesterday you had chocolate. Yeah. So you
You
can
opened the
scrub
chocolate.
2 of those off immediately.
Hey, I think the important point that I'm trying to make here is Hoity J hasn't had any chippies for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, only
chippies.
because there aren't any.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. And
Yeah.
I went out there because we had that lovely chocolate. What was it called?
Hogarth's.
Hogarth's, and it was sensational.
Oh, it's bloody good,
but that's
man.
all bloody gone. There's no chips anywhere. So if you're listening to the show and you do sort of snacky stuff, go and send it into the big show for old Hoity J to get through. No worries at all.
Bloody good. It's actually good because, of course, I'm doing the no snacks this year. I've got a bet with both of you gentlemen.
That's right.
So far, so good. But Hoity Joe's really picked up the slack by just jamming as much gut right into his gob as he can manage. It's been a beautiful thing to behold, man.
Yeah.
Has it been
doing-
eye-opening for you?
It actually is, because the thing about it is I was worse than Hoity J.
Yeah.
And Hoity J is an absolute nightmare.
I think he's made the most of you not doing it, though, and now he's doubled down. There's no other...
Because you're sort of in the referee's seat, and you
Yeah.
just sort of got to see both of us. How does it look to you? Is he worse than he was last year when I was on the snacks?
It's like there were 2 lions at the watering hole, but now there's only one.
Yeah,
and so
right.
he's just doing whatever he wants, and he's
Yeah,
a
right.
big old
Big doll.
fat lion.
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's
the-
stuck in.
I'm the big cock.
Swinging. Oh. Hang
Nice
on. Whoa,
lion.
whoa.
Oh, you're talking... Oh, okay. So I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
chickens and that. But, well, yeah, look.
What?
And the reality is, that Mogi was way worse than me.
He was. You've surpassed that now.
And the reality is, now that he's not there, I feel the need to not let the team down and keep hoeing into it. And I'll also admit to an exterior kind of motive there. I'm hoping that by gorging myself in front of Mogi, that I make him reconsider what he's doing
right.
this year, because it's for the entire
Yeah,
year.
that's right.
That he might snap under the pressure of my
Because-
chip
And it's
devouring.
actually having the opposite effect, because I'm seeing what you're doing and it disgusts me. And so it's actually strengthening my resolve. So I thank you, brother Hoity J. I thank you.
Because the thing is, it's $100 from each of us if you can go the whole year without
Yeah,
eating a
that's
snack.
right.
Yeah.
Jeez, was it Hundy, was it?
It was a hundy. Just like you were going
And
a
it
hundy on
continues
those
to be a
chips.
hundy.
Right, okay, well, we might need to review that. Oh. Ugh.
Do you like this one?
Tune.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. This is the time of the day where we discuss food and what you specifically are eating. I'm off to a restaurant tonight, very much looking forward to that. Paid my $430 deposit in order to book the table there, and so that's me taken care of. But what are the punters out there having, Keyzie, on 3483?
G'day, fellas. Just swung into a gas station having a lasagna topper for dinner.
Oh,
That's from Murray.
there's something about that, man. Walking into our old servo there and the smell of the pie warmer hits you as soon
Totally,
as you hit
man,
through.
totally.
Oh, man, it's good eating.
You know, I talk about, going to a flash restaurant tonight, but actually, I'd be just as happy having a topper.
A mince and cheese, a Red Bull, and a packet of darts.
Well, it was funny, actually, because when we were talking about taking my daughter out for her birthday dinner, I suggested BK.
She would have been keen, right?
Yeah, she was keen, but my wife, she was like, "Oh no, maybe we can do BK another night."
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's go.
But isn't it meant to be a special occasion?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I mean, normally on a special occasion, you take someone to BK,
Exactly.
don't you? You know what I mean?
Especially with the ghost pepper whoppers getting about now.
And this particular daughter of mine, she loves her chilies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been great, but no, my wife wouldn't have it. What else we got there on 3483, Keyzie?
Hey, boys, how's this sound? Pork chops, taties, and peas.
Yuck.
Doesn't sound very nice
Can
at all.
you just answer that? Just
Oh,
say
yeah.
Say
yuck.
And what's he doing with the potatoes? Are they just like
Dunno.
boiled
They
potatoes?
must
or?
be mashed, surely to God.
Sure,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I
but
think so.
But they sound lumpy.
And they do.
They sound gross.
And there was no mention of an apple sauce there.
Any mention of an apple sauce?
No,
there,
no,
Keith?
no. Literally, what
Text
I
them
read.
back and ask them, say yuck.
Yeah.
Is it what's the guts with the potatoes and is there any apple sauce?
Okay, and then do we wait for him to reply?
We'll see what comes back over
see
the
what
break.
happens. Yeah, I mean, got
yeah.
stuff to do, Keyzie.
But I do want to know.
Right, okay. Oh, he's actually responded to the yuck text.
Oh, yeah? What do you say?
Just says wankers.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Strokes on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. What are you shaking your head about, Mogi?
Oh, man. I'm just thinking about that guy
You
with his
okay?
I'm just thinking about that guy with his mashed potatoes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, are they mashed potatoes? What's the gut? So he texted in he's going to have
yep.
he's
You
having
just said
pork,
wankers.
potatoes, and peas.
No, he
Well,
has
peas
text
are
back.
never a good idea. So that just gutted me that somebody's having to eat that rubbish.
It says here, boiled potatoes with butter.
Butter.
Yeah.
If you're going to have boiled potato, you've got to have margarine.
Totally,
What?
man. Totally you do.
God,
Do you want
what's
me to-
his name, man?
Murray.
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 I don't want to text him back again because it feels like we're really just going in on one listener, and all he did was what we asked him to, which is text through your dinner, you know?
Tell him to chuck the peas in the bin because they are garbage, man.
Chuck the peas in the
Peas
bin.
are
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
eh?
Well, do I need to text him that? Because he's probably listening.
No,
Can you ask him?
text him.
Can you ask him how he's cooking the pork as well? Because that can get
Oh, we don't
very
know.
that can get very dry if you
Is
do
that
it
a
wrong.
stew?
Is
Well,
it a pork stew or
no,
a
it's
pork chop?
it's
or
a
is it
pork chops, he said.
Can you ask him, please, Keyzie?
But I find we're getting really bogged down in just what one
You
guy's
could have done
having
it
for
by
dinner.
now, Keyzie, all right?
I mean,
All
if you
right,
had,
how are you
yeah,
cooking pork chops?
Yeah. Well, is it a pork chop or is it a pork
The
stew?
first text said pork chops,
Oh,
potatoes,
right.
and peas.
Okay.
Because how would you do it, Hoyty?
Pardon?
How would you do it? How would you do a pork chop?
Well, 2 minutes each side.
Yeah.
On the grill.
On the grill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of
yeah.
salt, bit of pepper, bit of lemon zest.
Sure.
And because, as I say, you overcook your pork dry as a bone, mate.
Oh, no, it can
And-
be
and then you
horrid.
chuck in a foul brew of boiled potatoes and peas. I mean, that's making me
And butter?
be sick in my mouth a little
It
bit.
might be nice though. Like he might, he might do his pork chops really nicely and his peas and that.
How can you do a nice pea? It's not possible.
No.
Yeah, it's tough actually.
Yeah. And does he render the fat
Is
on
that
the pork?
green peas?
He's text
Keyzie?
back. My missus is baking the pork chops in the oven.
Oh, God.
But once again, he's just having dinner. Like, do we have to just keep railing on this one guy, you know?
We're not railing on him. We're trying to help a brother out.
Yeah, totally. We're trying to make his evening more enjoyable by making something edible for him.
So
Can you give him some Burger King vouchers, please, Keyzie?
Oh, yeah, I will actually.
Because that's the thing, man. It's like, if he's eating that, it's not good.
Okay.
Give him some. The only thing that is going to save him is a massive.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Pure Jam there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah! You do
Yeah.
that again, Keyzie. I'm going to deduce you, mate.
Sorry, man.
He should
Honestly,
knock his teeth down his throat.
I'm
man.
going to.
Yeah.
I don't have false
You
teeth
should
like
wipe
you.
the smile
Oh,
off his face.
Oh, mate, I'm going to. You do that again
you
tomorrow.
should give him a knuckle sandwich.
I'm going to give him a knuckle sandwich. Don't you worry about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but what's on tally, Mike Minogue?
Well, we still had our power out. So we had our power out, you see, so couldn't watch any TV.
Oh,
It was a bit weird. I've never experienced that before where you have about half power.
That's
the
weird.
lights, and it's not all of the lights weren't working. Some of them were working. Not all of the power points were working. Some of them were working, but only half power.
and you check the
And that's an
fuses
estimate. I don't know it's exactly half. But I didn't even know they could do that. And
Yeah.
then, so we left the lights on so that we knew when they
Would
would
go off.
come back on.
Yes.
So, of course, at about 3 o'clock this morning, all the lights came on.
Yeah. Ding ding.
Yeah,
and all
so-
the alarms. Bleep bleep.
Yeah, so I didn't get to watch anything last night. But grateful to have the power back on because it meant we didn't have to chuck all the food out and all of that.
What do you
You know?
watch, Jase?
That's good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's good.
I was
what did
going to
watch?
call you actually when the lights came back on, and just because I know you were worried.
Yeah.
I was going to say, all good, we're all good. And I know you were worried, Keyzie.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but it's all good. So just to let you know.
Mate, I would have
It's all
missed.
good.
I would have missed the call because I would have been chainsawing at that time anyway.
Oh, yeah.
because the tree that came down in the backyard there. What did I watch last night? Happy Valley final.
On TVNZ
Oh,
Plus.
so the final.
Yeah. Really, really good.
Really, really good.
Well, I'm just a huge fan of hers.
No, sorry, I'm
Lancashire.
Yeah, Sarah.
Sarah.
Lancaster.
She is formidable,
Oh, I like that.
and
little word.
she is just utterly magnificent.
You were saying that off air that you were surprised how good she is as an actor, considering she's a woman.
Did I say that off air? Did I?
I believe so.
Yeah, she's very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Have you been watching that, Keyzie?
Happy Valley? No, I haven't.
Very good series.
I've been. Last night I watched an episode of Grand Designs New Zealand.
God, you are such a property developing yapper.
No, I just
Oh, it is just heinous.
Yeah.
the guy was
God,
building.
I
You
hate
are
being at your house
everything that's
watching
wrong with this
TV.
country,
Watching-
Keyzie.
Oh,
Where's
I
your
mean, it is
backbone,
so
man?
He built a
depressing.
house on Waiheke out of shipping containers.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
God almighty.
Can we not ask Keyzie what he's watching
No, you
anymore?
have to.
Because, you know,
It's a
either
different perspective.
Love Island or
I don't watch Love Island.
MILF Manor or bloody, you know.
That's not out yet.
I just don't want to know anymore.
I despair of you,
It
Keyzie.
depresses me.
What are you watching, New Zealand? Text us 3483.
In the
Thank-
meantime,
thank-
here's Midnight Oil.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, all over for your Wednesday evening. I'm off to for dinner, fellas. What are you up to, Minogue? Have you got your power back on?
Power's back on,
Yeah,
mate.
good. So you maybe
yeah.
just taking it easy tonight, watching a bit of telly.
Well, I'll probably go home and do some cleaning.
Yeah.
Bit of yard work, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You want to borrow my chainsaw at some stage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No worries, mate. I can come around and do a bit of trimming
Oh,
if you
good.
like.
All right.
I'm
yeah,
bloody,
bit of vacuuming. Can
I'm
you clean my toilet?
bloody good on the old chainsaw.
And what about the end of a toilet brush?
Oh, I don't do toilet brushes.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
What about you, Keyzie? What are you up to, mate?
Tonight we're making lamb burgers. We are watching Celebrity Treasure Island, and I'm going to put my wife to bed and play PlayStation.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Actually, write that down, would you, Keyzie? Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure having your company
Will do, Jase.
this Wednesday afternoon/evening. You take care out there. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. Until then, see you later.